What's going on YouTube? Today we're going to be doing a comparison video between Escape from Tarkov and the new game with similar genre, looter shooter PvPvE, which is the Cycle Frontiers. In Escape from Tarkov, we have this menu lobby where you can actually organize your stash and loadout through the character menu. You can buy or sell through the trading menu from the traders and also visit your hideout. In the Cycle Frontiers, you have this massive lobby where you can navigate around with your character in third person mode. In Escape from Tarkov, you have to click on the character menu where you can manage your stash and also assign your weapon for your loadout. In the Cycle Frontiers, you can open up your stash and view your loadout while on the go, which I think is pretty amazing. In Tarkov, when you click on the trading menu, you'll see all your preset traders where you can buy or sell and take quests in order to level them up. Some traders, such as Ragman, provide special services where you can change your clothing and so forth. In future development, Escape from Tarkov gonna have their traders in 3D model as well, which is located in the lighthouse map, which is kind of weird. It's supposed to be in the lobby. Tarkov has a flea market where you can buy, sell, or trade items with other players, and the auction house is still in development. In the cycle, you have to run around and visit your traders manually. You can buy or sell, take quests, level them up, similar to the Tarkov concept. Although you don't have any flea market or auction house in the cycle yet, perhaps you're going to have this in the future. The cycle has a pretty good crafting system, similar to what we have in Tarkov Hideout. Weapon customization is pretty massive in Tarkov. Tarkov has one of the best weapon customization UI, and also all the weapons parts are based on real world weapons and accessories. The cycle has a pretty simple weapon customization, but they're pretty intuitive and easier to use than Tarkov, because Tarkov has like tons of ammos that you have to choose. Sometimes for beginner players, you might not know which ammo type to use. But in the cycle, you can simply pick like a heavy ammo, light ammo, or something like that. So it's easy and intuitive for beginner players. As for queuing for games, Tarkov will allow you to play as your main character, which is PMC, or as a scav. By playing as a scav, you'll be given a free loadout not from your stash or inventory. However, if you survive as a scav, all the loot will be transferred to your main stash. To queue for a game, firstly you need to select a map and select a time, whether it's day or night, and then you'll be able to ensure any of your items that you plan to bring into a raid so that you can get them back if you die or lose the items during the raid. So once at the lobby, if you want to play with other players, you have to right click their name and invite them. The party will automatically disband it when the match is over, so you will have to invite them again every time you're in the lobby. Alright, let's talk about the Cycle Frontier. If you want to go for a game, you can invite your team members beforehand, up to 4 players. Then you'll have to go to the Deploy to Fortuna 3 console. From here, you have the option to ensure all your items, and also you'll see the quest list on the left. You can change the map and also see your loadout that you're currently using before entering the map. Once you're ready, you just have to click the deploy button, and you don't have to re-invite your friends after the match is over if you're planning to go for the next match. Alright, now let's take a look at the loading times between these two games. These two games have totally different concept of playing a match. In Tarkov, every time you queue up, the match or the map will be generated one by one. I mean, unique to the queue that you're queuing. While in the cycle, one single map will be generated for 6 hours, and people will go in and out of the server. So there's no need to regenerate the map again when you're queuing up for the match, which means you're reusing the same map every time you queue in with your friends or solo. As you can see that the cycle game has already loaded without much downtime at all, compared to Escape from Tarkov. All the loots in the map will respawn within that 6 hour period, and there'll be something like a storm that's going to happen in the map. So you might want to avoid the storm area or you're gonna die. And when you're about to reach the 6th hour or the final hours of the map, there's gonna be a huge storm, so you have to make your way to the exit as soon as possible. So I think the cycle has a very huge advantage here, as the loading time, as you can see, is really fast. There's no need to generate all the loots and the map all over again every time you queue in for a match. And there's no such thing as a dead map or an empty map, because that map is going to be used by other players that are queuing for games, and they're going to reuse the same map, so the map is going to be always heavily populated. So now let's talk a little bit about the graphics and team. Tarkov has more of a crisp and graphics that are more towards realism, while the cycle has more a little bit smooth and cartoonish, a little bit something like Fortnite. Both graphic styles are pretty fine to me because the gameplay are pretty much similar. In Tarkov, you don't have any map that you can open during gameplay, although you have like an inventory map, which is pretty useless in my opinion. You have to memorize all the exit locations and all that. The exit locations in Tarkov, you have to study on your own through wiki or YouTube videos, while the cycle, when you open the map, you can see the exit locations, which are spaceships basically. So once you reach the exit location, you have to call the ship down. So everybody will see the ship is trying to land, and you have to be on guard while trying to exit. Both in Tarkov and the cycle, if you die during the game, you will lose all your inventory. So they are both hardcore games, and the gameplay is gonna be a little bit slow, as everyone's gonna be very tactical while making the decisions in the game. That's it for today's video. If you have any other differences between these two games, feel free to add them in the comment section so we can discuss them further. Be sure to hit that like as well, and also the bell icon. I'll catch you guys next time.